What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We finally did it. We finally are here. Yeah, we're here, man. Oh boy. Alright, yeah. I'm ready. Upper Robin 29. That's what's up, Alex? What's going on, man? Welcome to the live. We're doing a Nickelodeon tier list. Cerise, I think I'm pronouncing that name right. Cerise 2000. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a Nickelodeon tier list. We're doing a Nickelodeon movie tier list. It's my birthday today. Birthday until 12 midnight. Turned 21 today. Oh man, today's gonna be crazy. Happy late 21st birthday, bro. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, Alex. Oh my god, bro. Today's been great. Today and yesterday have been great. I've been doing a whole lot of stuff. It's not late. You're still all right. You still it's the day of my birthday, so you're not late at all. You're good. Happy birthday again. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Appreciate it. So a couple things before we get into the tier list. I got some things to show you. Got a new T-shirt right here. It says Beer Savage. See, Beer Savage right here, and I'll show you right here. I'll show you some like a really cool. That's my family gave that to me for my birthday. Show you this. We got this in the back. I love this. I love this too. And I'll show you something else. Just stay right here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just getting the other stuff. Boom. You see right here? My family got me this, and I got some stuff in the back here as well. Yeah. It's really dope, man. It's really dope. I love it. I love this. I'm probably going to wear this whenever I go to the beach or the pool. Oh my god. Yeah, guys. My birthday has been... I've enjoyed it so much, man. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright. I'm glad that I have an audience here. I'm glad that I have people here. Definitely looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that. I got some messages. Still getting birthday messages at this time of night. But, it means a whole lot. Thank you guys for all the birthday messages. Thank you. I'm still getting them at this moment, too. Alright. Okay. What about you guys? What have you guys been up to? Enough about me. Enough about my birthday. Enough about me being 21. What have you guys been up to? How's life treating you all? Oh my god. Am I drunk right now? I might be. That's the thing. I can't tell if I'm drunk or not. Like, I did drink today. I will say that. I did get something to drink today. And I had a Jello shot earlier. 2 Jello shots, in fact. I'm doing homework that is due tomorrow. Oh, okay. Praying to Lord Don Pano. I don't have no idea. I have no idea who you are, but welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh, this is exciting. I have people show up to my stream, man. This is awesome. I'm smiling so hard. I'm happy. I'm so happy, bro. I'm doing homework that's due tomorrow. Yeah, that sucks, but you gotta get it done somehow. But yeah, back to my story. I might be a little drunk. I don't know if I am 100% drunk. Like, I had some Jello shots. The Jello shots, they were like, it was like a small amount of tequila in them. Maybe I might have been tequila. I'm not so sure. And I had like a sparkling watermelon drink of some kind. It tasted more like juice than it did like alcohol, but it was there. I could tell it was there. But that was like earlier in the day. I don't feel it anymore. Well, I might feel the Jello shots. I'm not so sure. But I don't think I'm drunk. That's the thing. It comes out later in the day. Maybe it comes out later in the stream. I'm not sure. Hold on. That's Dayton? Dayton. Oh my god. I haven't spoken to that man in forever, bro. Forever, man. I think it was high school I haven't spoken to you. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, this is what we're doing, man. We're doing a Nickelodeon tier list. Welcome everyone. Welcome, OJ. Oh man, I'm happy. I'm happy that people are here. This is great. Oh man. Yeah, but let's do what we came here for. Let's actually do this. Let's actually get into this stream. Let's get to the whole point of why you guys are here, which is the Nickelodeon tier list right here. Okay. So couple ground rules. Each tier has its own title. So one of them's gonna be right. You know, at the very top we've got 100% certified on Rotten Tomatoes. That's how you know. You know, if movies can be told whether or not they're rotten or not, so can these shows. What else we got? We got really good, almost close to great. It's just really good show. I wouldn't consider it to be my favorite, but it's something that, you know, if you like it, that's great. That's awesome. Go ahead. All the power to you. But it's just not my cup of tea. Which gets to this next part, which is not my cup of tea. A show. This goes to shows that aren't anybody's cup of tea, or aren't really something that they really enjoy watching. But I can't really call them bad because there is some amount of people that say, "Oh, the show's pretty good. The show's all right." And the worst of the worst, they're getting slimed. So you know how Nickelodeon, you always get slimed. That's the whole point. You get slimed if you're a bad show. You're getting slimed. You're getting slimed right now. If you are a bad show, and then there's just never seen it. It's just a show that I've never seen. There's a lot of shows that I've never seen on this list. Good lord, like I don't know, like half of these. Like how many of you are gonna know about this stuff? This is insane. Oh man. I'm gonna be drinking some water to fend off the alcohol that it's in my system. Oh man. Oh guys, but are you guys hearing me okay? I just want to make sure if you guys are hearing me okay. Is everything is fine? Everything's like audio's great. I mostly know SpongeBob. I don't blame you. A lot of these shows I wouldn't expect the common man or woman to know. The audio's okay, perfect, awesome. You guys are hearing me okay. You're not hearing like background noises or anything, or there's an echo to my voice. I got you 555 tier auto. Great, A tier auto. This is exactly what I'm looking forward to. Awesome. But yeah, without further ado, I want to begin this stream, and let's actually get to the point of the entire video. Starting off with Drake and Josh. I know some of you may know Drake and Josh. You got Drake Bell and Josh. What's his name? Peck. Josh Peck. I didn't Google that or anything. I had to use my brain power for that. So yeah, Drake and Josh. Classic show. Really one of my favorites. Came in the early 2000s. Came when I was growing up. 50 audio distribution audio. Awesome. Great. Yeah, Drake and Josh is one of my personal favorites. And it still is a classic show. I don't associate with Drake. I don't really like I don't like what Drake is up to. I wonder what Drake is up to nowadays. Huh. I wonder. How's that Drake fellow doing? But yeah, regardless of what I think of him, I can't deny that the show is one of my favorites, one of the best shows that have ever premiered on the network. I don't like a lot of the people associated, but they ended up making a really good show. There we go. Wow, that took forever to just load. Zoe 101. Now, I do remember watching this show. I do remember watching Zoe 101. It's pretty alright. Not one of my favorites. It's a classic teen sitcom. Not as funny, but like there is a sizable group of audience members who like it, who really enjoy it. It's fine. It's good. It's really good. It's close to being great. There are a lot of elements that you could like about it. I can't call it bad at all. I like it. In fact, there are some episodes I do like. There's some pretty good episodes. I like it. It's fine. Zoe 101, good. Not the best, though. In my opinion, it's not the best show. It's not classic for me. I think it's kind of stuck in that 2000s mindset where it's kind of dated. Drake and Josh, I think, is still funny to this very day. I think you can show a clip to anyone, and it's still one of the funniest shows ever. I don't know if I could say the same about Zoe 101, though. Zoe 101 is a little bit dated, in my opinion. I could say the same to iCarly, though. And I don't really fuck with Zoe 101. Yeah, I really don't either, man. It's not really a show I look back on and just like, you know what? That's a classic show. That's a classic show. Drake and Josh has the memes, bro. Drake and Josh has the memes. Of course it does. Drake and Josh, you get what's the power saw, and you get the one where it's like the guy where Josh goes up to the guy and he goes, have a nice day. Don't tell me what to do. That's classic. It's funny. It's great, man. I love it. I still use it to this day. Drake and Josh is 100% a classic. Zoe 101, I can't really say a whole lot. I don't remember a whole lot of that show. I don't even remember the jokes. Drake and Josh is like the Spongebob for Cartoon. I almost said Cartoon Network. Oh my god. For Nickelodeon when it comes to live action shows, because it's just so quotable. iCarly, I like iCarly a lot. It's a very weird show, but that's part of its charm. I really like iCarly, and I like a lot of it's funny. I think at this, it's gonna be a lot of it's just gonna be me pointing out that these shows are just funny. It's a lot more quotable than Zoe 101. I think it's a better version of Zoe 101, if anything. iCarly is just, I think, maybe the later seasons haven't aged well. I think it's kind of, in that category of it may have lasted a little bit too long. I think it's in 6 seasons or something. Bro, a lot of these shows were way too young to have enjoyed. What do you mean by that? I mean, some of them came out in maybe the 80s or 90s. I remember watching iCarly back in the day. I remember watching the premiere when it came out. I remember watching that. I remember, okay, maybe not Drake and Josh, maybe not Zoe 101. I was probably a little bit too little for that. But I do watch it on reruns. I do watch it on whatever streaming service that they're on. I watch it through there, and I'm able to enjoy it through there. iCarly, though, I like iCarly a lot. I think personally, it's going into 100% certified on Rotten Tomatoes. Rugrats, the first animated show that's on the list. Now, I do remember watching Rugrats, though I want to say that it's a bit before my time. It's more of a 90s kid show than it is a 2000s kid show. I do remember watching some episodes. A lot of it's pretty weird, but that's what you come to expect from a Nickelodeon TV series, especially animated ones. We're gonna get to a lot of them. Rugrats, though, I think not personally, it's not my cup of tea, though. It's not my cup of tea, and I wouldn't say that's really anyone's favorite show. I think it's not my cup of tea when it comes to that. I really like Dora. I think Dora's not on this list, though. I just remember a movie of them being stuck in an island. That's great. Okay, we can talk about the Rugrats movies, because those movies were odd. They were stuck on an island. They had a crossover with the Wild Thornberrys, which is on this list, and they went to Paris. Rugrats in Paris. The other word in Paris. You already know what I'm talking about. If you actually say that, though, then the chat actually, the bots in the chat might actually punish you if you say that word in Paris. Don't say that. Don't say that in the chat. But yes, Rugrats is just not my cup of tea. I think it's a little dated, but it's not bad by any means. I don't think it's bad at all. It's just not my cup of tea. Now, SpongeBob, I've never seen an episode of SpongeBob. I've never seen an episode of SpongeBob, guys. Let me just say that. I have just never seen an episode of SpongeBob. Oh my god, yeah. I don't know what to say, man. SpongeBob's just not... Never seen it. I've never seen it, man. Like, what do you want me to say? SpongeBob's just kind of... No, it's not interesting, man. It's not interesting at all. Like, what is a sponge underwater in a pineapple with a best friend who's a starfish? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? His boss is a crab. He's serving burgers under the sea. Are you kidding me? Are you really serious? Like, no, like I'm being 100% serious, guys. And he gets sold for 62 cents. Mr. That episode of SpongeBob where he gets sold for 62 cents is one of the funniest. It's one of the most funniest moments in the show. Man. You already know where it's going, guys. I'm bluffing. Of course I'm bluffing. It's 100% certified to it. It's not even a discussion. You can name me, you can tell me any quote from SpongeBob. I'm able to get it just like that. That's how good SpongeBob is. I remember the Pretty Patties episode. Of course I do. I remember that episode. I remember the episode where they're selling chocolate. I remember the episode where they're selling where SpongeBob gets his like fake muscles. I remember when they introduced Sandy in the show. I remember when he passed his boating license when he really didn't. I remember what else? The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. I remember all that, man. I remember that. You do too. Of course, you do too, because SpongeBob is that show, man. It's the number one show that we always go back to as kids. It's the number one producer of memes. It's the number one producer of laughs. Dude, I could name you anything, and you guys would be dying laughing right now. I would name you any quote from SpongeBob, and you guys would be dying. Oh my god, yeah. SpongeBob is classic. Rest in peace to the creator. You already know, 100% certified. It's going number one, and probably the number one show that SpongeBob's ever had. What's funnier than 24? That was as a kid, I was on the floor. I didn't even know what that meant. That was the originator of all of our humor. That was the best show, man. Oh, remember the creepy Squidward creepypastas, dude? Those were always stupid to me. Like those were like, really, bro? Squidward's scary, like. Are you serious, man? No, man. That's when I knew like creepypastas weren't the shit. Like they weren't for me, man. They were just this is stupid. Like you're just making stuff up just to be like different. Oh my god. Cat Dog. I remember a little bit of Cat Dog. I know a lot of people that used to work on that show. I think the creator of SpongeBob used to work on that show. It might have been. Perhaps? I don't know. I'm not sure. Cat Dog's not really my cup of tea. It's funny from time to time. I do enjoy it a little bit. Not really my cup of tea. I'm gonna put it in there. Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry about the loyal following of like the two Cat Dog loyalists in the chat somewhere, or in YouTube or in the internet somewhere. I don't care. Cat Dog's just not my cup of tea. It's not bad by any means, just not something I really enjoy a whole lot. I would rather watch SpongeBob or Drake and Josh or iCarly than watch Cat Dog. Maybe I'll even watch Rugrats before I watch Cat Dog. Honestly. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold's going to 100%. Hey Arnold is one of my favorite cartoon shows and also one of my favorite shows of all time, to be quite honest with you. Like there's a lot of good lessons that can be taught with this show. A lot of shit like it, and it feels like you're watching a bunch of kids, grow up in this kind of environment. They learn a couple lessons. Arnold's the coolest dude. You got couple episodes where Arnold's just trying to help people out and trying to see the best in people. or the episode of Cat Dog where the cat says meow and the dog says arf. Yeah, I remember that episode. Not. Yeah, but Hey Arnold is just a solid show all around. I really love this show. One of the best Nickelodeon has ever produced. It doesn't really feel like a Nickelodeon show, to be honest, because usually there might have been weird stuff, but it's kind of, I don't really remember it a whole lot. Hey Arnold, just really good, man. I really enjoyed it. Really solid, really good show. Can't complain about it. Go tell your kids to watch this show. That moment hit deep. Yeah, it did. Are You Afraid of the Dark? This was basically Goosebumps, but on Nickelodeon. I do remember watching Goosebumps. I don't like, this is kind of a 90s show more than anything. This is just like Rugrats. It's a 90s show. Not really my cup of tea, to be quite honest. There are some moments where it's generally fucking terrifying to me. There are some moments where that, like, I can't really, like, as a kid, when you're watching that scars you for life. That changes you as a person. And I like, as an adult, it's like, yeah, I can probably stand that. But, like, as a kid, those memories are stained in your head forever. Like, man, it's, you know that episode of Okay, so for my SpongeBob people, you know that episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob's afraid to go outside and stays indoors, and Patrick, and there's like two Patricks, and one of them turns out to be a gorilla. That's that moment of SpongeBob in every single episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's that times 10 in every episode, bro. My brother loved that show, but he's a boomer. Your brother, I think your brother is like from the 90s, so I don't, yeah, that makes sense. Clarissa Explains It All. I've never seen this show. I've never heard of this show. Kenan and Kel. I do know, I have watched a few episodes of Kenan and Kel. It's not my cup of tea. It's a bit dated. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's very 90s, extremely 90s. Yeah. There might be some fans who might like this show though, but because I can't really call it bad by any means. It's very 90s. I will say that. It's a little hard to watch now. The Amanda Show, never seen it. Boy, we're just really going through it now. Angry Beavers, I've never seen the show. Man, I'm kind of regretting doing this list because I've never seen these shows. Fairly Odd Parents. Okay, this is actually a show maybe some of you have already watched. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I was never a fan of Fairly Odd Parents. I liked one show a little bit more than I did Fairly Odd Parents. I prefer watching SpongeBob over Odd Parents. There's a point where I did liked Fairly Odd Parents, but it was just really, after a while, like, it was just poop. Like, the later seasons are actually garbage. Like, I can't stand watching it. Oh, man. No, I honestly don't really like Fairly Odd Parents all that much. I get it. Some people do like it. I'm being serious. Like, early episodes, I will say they're good. They're quotable. They're memeable. It's not as memeable as SpongeBob, though. It's not my cup of tea. I'm going to be straight up, guys. I'm not. I really don't. Fairly Odd Parents, I just watched the movie about the cupcake in real life. Yeah, that episode where he's there, where Timmy is channel surfing. That's the shit. That was peak Fairly Odd Parents. Everything after that is mid to, like, what the hell is even the point anymore? Because, like, there's a rule book that they have, and by the end of the show, he breaks all the rules, and it's not done in an interesting way. It's just done because, of course, it is. It's not. It's just. After a while, it just kind of became infuriating to watch. Like, I can't say the same for SpongeBob because, like, there was a certain point for SpongeBob where it wasn't as funny as it was before, but it just wasn't something I can't call it bad. Some kids do find SpongeBob funny. Maybe not as funny as when we were kids, but it is something that I do, I can't call it bad. It's just not something that I particularly tune in. But I can't admit some of the jokes are funny from time to time. Fairly Odd Parents has just never made me laugh in general. The Pencil Land episode, that one had a meme. This is where I would put my award. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that. I don't know. It's not something I really enjoy. I what can I say? It's just not something I prefer. Romeo, the hell is this? Never seen it. I've never seen it. The Brothers Garcia, I've never seen it. Want to know something crazy? What's crazy? What's crazy? I want to know what's crazy. Man. Meanwhile, my grandma watches SpongeBob sometimes. Does your grandma give you quotes sometimes? Does your grandma say chocolate? Did you just say chocolate? Whenever you mention chocolate around your grandma, you already know what she's gonna say. Mr. Meaty. Okay. Let me tell you about Mr. Meaty. Mr. Meaty is one of those shows that it's really kind of hard to watch because it's fucking disgusting. I'm putting it in Getting Slimed. That's the first Getting Slimed right now. It's really like it relies on stoner humor. Like if you're stoned, you're definitely gonna love this show. If not, you're in for a horrible time. This show, man. Oh, Mr. Meaty. Mr. Meaty's bad. Mr. Meaty is like a really bad show. It's disgusting, and it's not done tastefully either. I don't know how a show like that could be pretty. Like, you can't make a show like Mr. Meaty. Maybe on Adult Swim. Not on Nickelodeon, though. And Nickelodeon's pushing it because it goes into really weird territory sometimes. But Mr. Meaty is just not that show, man. Alright, Cat Scratch. Yeah, Cat Scratch. Cat Scratch is, oh, man. I remember watching Cat Scratch, but I can't for the life of me tell you what episode I remember, or what episodes I do remember. I remember the characters, but I don't remember a whole lot about it. Like, I think that's a show I need to revisit. So, does that count as something I can rate? I don't know if I can honestly rate it, because I'm gonna put it in never seen it. Oh my god, yeah. I want to watch Cat Scratch, though. Side note, though, Cat Scratch was made by the same guy that made Earthworm Jim, the video game, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know. Cat Scratch is one of those shows that kind of got swept under the rug. It's going to be a slew of shows like that where they kind of like, they get shafted or get pushed to the sideline because it was a time where SpongeBob was getting really huge. Like, I mean, like so huge that these other shows just kind of went to the wayside and were kind of forgotten by society as a whole. But Cat Scratch, I do remember fondly watching. It did get canceled, unfortunately. But yeah, sorry, Cat Scratch. Breadwinners is Getting Slimed. It's a newer show. I think it's canceled now. I think it's done with. It's like stupid. It's a really stupid show. That's all I'm gonna say. There's ducks as the main characters, but they look more like frogs than they do ducks. The backgrounds look cool, I guess, but other than that, it's not really. It's basically a typical. We're telling fart jokes, and we still think it's funny in 2014, when it's really not. I don't know. I was like 13 when this show came out, probably. Rabbids Invasion. Oh, man. If you love Raymond Rabbids, then you're getting slimed. I vaguely remember Breadwinners. Yeah, man. I don't know. That was at a time where I pretty much was stopped watching cartoons and stopped watching like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, cartoons in general, Disney Channel. It was around that time where I was like, you know what, like, this isn't for me. I'm kind of done. It's not something I really want to watch nowadays. Yeah, Rabbids Invasion is L. You know, it's a L show. It's just a bunch of rabbits going into silly nonsense, and I don't like the Rabbids. They're so annoying, bro. It's like the Minions if they were rabbits, basically. They have their own fictional language. It's the same thing, man. Rabbids were overdone by then. Kind of like them. It is the Minions. It's exactly what it is. It's the Minions, the show. That's exactly what it was trying to be. The Rabbids were exactly the Minions before the Minions even existed. Because I know they had their own game series before then. But yeah, Planet Sheen. Yeah, one of the worst spin-offs of a show ever. They should have never given the show Planet Sheen his own show. Or Sheen Estevez his own show. They should have, if they wanted to do something Jimmy Neutron related, they could have, but they didn't. They decided to give him Sheen of all people, his own series. And this is the weirdest thing about it. Like, it can't, like, I think the original run of Jamie Neutron ended around, like, was it 2006, 2007, and this show came out in like 2000, like 14, 13. Like, it's weird, like, how they made a spin-off show all these years later, and it just kind of, it sucks, man. It sucks. Yeah, they should have never given Sheen his own show. As told by Ginger. Let me get some water. Throat's getting dry. Man, hope you guys have some water behind you or around you somewhere, because my throat is getting dry. Is that the one where Sheen gets sent to another alien? Yeah, that's exactly the show. You're 100% right. That's the one. And it's terrible, man. It's not good. It's not good at all. As told by Ginger, this is made by the same people that made This is made by the same people that made Rugrats, and also Rocket Power. I think Rocket Power is on this list. Is it? Is Rocket Power on this list? And All Real Monsters as well. And Wild Thornberries, basically the same production company. Does eating part of the apple I'm photographing... Does eating part of the apple I'm photographing as homework count as water? Yes. Yeah. As told by Ginger, I don't remember a whole lot about it. I know it's about a girl growing up. Basically. Not my cup of tea. Even if I watch it, I don't really think I could get a whole lot from it. I'm not really a big fan of the whole art style, of the Rugrats art style. That's when I kind of want to put it there. It's not something I really enjoy. Oh, man. Yeah. Speaking of Real Monsters. Never watched this show. This was kind of beyond my time. I kind of do want to watch it, though. That's a show with the cat scratch that I want to revisit and, see. The monsters are weird looking. But I think because, like, the humans look really different. The humans kind of look weird looking. It kind of fits with the Real Monsters aesthetic a bit more than it does with Rugrats or As Told by Ginger. I think it's more interesting, more easy, like nice to look at. I can't complain. Let's see. That's a great one. I watched that when I was getting into drawing silly monsters. Yeah. I want to revisit it. I want to see if it or I want to visit it because I've never watched it. I want to see it because I've just never, I think it was beyond my time. There's a fly running around my room. There's always a fly running around my room. Let's see. I'll watch that show when I can. My Life as a Teenage Robot. My Life as a Teenage Robot was that show. Bro, let me tell you right now, it's really good. It's almost close to being great. It's almost close to being 100% 100% certified on Rotten Tomatoes. The only thing that's holding it back was the fact that it was canceled. This was a show, because of SpongeBob's success, again, it was canceled and wasn't given a chance by people to see it because SpongeBob basically dominated the 2000s and heading into the 2010s, and this show was one of them. as well as Cat Scratch, that suffered from the immense success from SpongeBob. I love this show, man. I really do. I want to see more. The creator, Rob Renzetti, he wants to do more too, from what I've been able to gather. He's done so much work in the animation industry. To have a show of his shafted is just like, it's disrespectful, and like it really shows you the priorities that Nickelodeon has. So yeah, it's a little sad. I really liked My Life as a Teenage Robot. Really good show. Oh man. Yeah, I liked My Life as a Teenage Robot a lot. Though that is a show recommendation for those of you out there. It's really, and I love the art style as well. The old, it kind of reminds me of that old like art style from like the 50s, 60s era. Kind of, it's translated well into a modern day aesthetic, where it's kind of futuristic and all that stuff. It's really cool. I like. That's a show that I think a lot of you would love. What shows are currently on Nickelodeon? I haven't watched in years. I don't really watch a whole lot of Nickelodeon as of right now. Like I don't watch cable in general. Like I watch a bunch of stuff that's on Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu. I watch it through there. I might get HBO Max someday. Probably. I don't know. Maybe Amazon Prime. I know they're trying to pivot more to Paramount Plus. I think it's what it is. That's where a lot of Nickelodeon shows and a lot of CBS shows are going, because they're owned by the same company. So yeah, that's where they're trying to do. I know that they're having the SpongeBob spinoff, the Patrick Show, and the one where SpongeBob and his friends are a bunch of kids and they go to a camp. Yeah, not really something I'm looking forward to watch. And they got the iCarly. They brought iCarly back, but like it's more PG-13 than it is, PG back in the day. They really pushed it a lot, though. I'll say it right there. Yeah, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched Nickelodeon in years. It's weird. Yeah, man. I love My Life as a Teenage Robot. It's great. And speaking of which, I didn't say it for Hey Arnold, but it had a great ending. I'm glad they revisited his story in a movie that came out a little bit a while after, but it was satisfying. There you go. Henry Danger getting slimed on. You're getting slimed on. Pour it in. Pour in the slime. Henry Danger, it tries so hard to be Drake and Josh, and iCarly, and Zoe 101, and a superhero show. But it's not good, and it's not funny, and one of the most disgusting scenes is a scene where the sister tries to pop a zit, and you see all the goo and the pus come out of that zit onto someone else, and it's absolutely disgusting. You're getting for sure slimed on. I hate Henry Danger. See, that's when Nick was taking a turn for the worse. Exactly. This was like 2014, 2015. This is around that time where I just stopped watching it altogether. Like, I'm serious. Thundermans, it's not bad. I will say that. It's typical sitcom teen nonsense. Not bad, just not something I really enjoy. Whatever. It's better than Henry Danger. I'll say that. It's a vast improvement above Henry Danger. Basically, I could see this show basically being on Disney Channel, if anything. It's basically a superhero family disguised as a regular family. That's what you really need to know. Nothing more to it. They get into funny shenanigans. That's about it. Big Time Rush. This show, I'm gonna say, I can't believe I'm saying this. This show, oh man, this show is one of the best. Okay, it's not 100% certified on Rotten Tomatoes, but I like it a lot. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's not even something that's made for my audience. It's not targeted towards me. It's not made for my demographic, but I love it. It's more. It's like One Direction. It's like One Direction if they had a show. It's like a typical boy band, but it's funny. It's actually kind of funny. Like there's actual like really good comedic bits that they do throughout the show. They're actually characters that are kind of classic and they stick with you after a while. I kind of like it. I think the reason why I didn't put it on 100% is because I didn't really tune in for a whole lot of it. But from what I've seen, I loved it. Like I think it's one of the funniest shows. I might want to revisit it though one day. One day. True Jackson VP. Not a whole people watched it. Not a whole lot of people watched it. It's weird because I don't really consider this to be like a Nickelodeon show. I don't know. True Jackson. It's more. It feels more like something you tune into Nick at Night when watching. Like I could see this being played with like George Lopez and like Friends and like, oh, there you go, True Jackson. You wake up in the middle of the night and then George Lopez just starts jumping. I feel like we've all had that story where like George Lopez kind of just like you wake up in like 3 a.m. and George Lopez is jumping in your TV screen, and while the theme song plays, the George Lopez show theme song plays. It's a kind of an unreal experience how we're able to relate in that sort of way. True Jackson VP. What do you want me to say, man? I kind of don't remember a whole lot, but at the same time, I don't know. I remember watching it though. It's not my cup of tea. Fred the Show. Actually, if you want my opinions on Fred the Show, I'll show you. I accidentally opened up 2 tabs, but I'll show you. I'll show you my opinions on Fred the Show. Why is my internet taking so long? The joke's running out. The joke's running out of time. Speaking of George Lopez, I love that show. What did you think about it? Typical sitcom. It's not really my cup of tea. I find it funny for the time, but like as I get older, it's like, all right, what is the show offering me that different from everything else? Man, the George Lopez show. Okay? So yeah, this is what I think of. This is what I think of Fred the Show. Emojipedia, what the hell? Yeah. Yeah, this is what I think of Fred the Show. Mid show. At best mid. Oh man. Stream's not doing too hot. What the hell's going on with my stream? Hold on, we'll be right back. BRB. Give me 1 second. Are we fine? Are we good? Type something in the chat if you can hear me. Type whatever. Let me know, please. I'd like to get back on track. Yeah. Just let me know. Let me see. It might take a while. Yeah, that's what I think of the Fred show. That's what I think. Let's see. Just let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Everything's back? Everything's good? Yo. That's enough good confirmation for me. That's good. Perfect. Perfect, man. Great. We had some issues. I don't know what was going on. The stream kind of froze up a little bit. Nobody thank you, Alex, for pointing that out. I wouldn't have noticed that. Everything's good. Great. Awesome. Yeah, let's get back on track. You guys already know how I feel about Fred this show. It's getting slimed. That's what I'm basically boiling it down to. All grown up. Not my cup of tea. Me, I don't know. It might be getting slimed. Because this show, I don't know. This show is trying to be a spin-off or a continuation of Rugrats. So, but like, we kind of don't need this show. Like, this show's kind of not needed at all. Like, it's unnecessary. Yeah, don't mess with Fred. Yo, no, Fred. Yeah, Fred Figglehorn. He's coming over. He's trying to take over my stream. He noticed I was talking shit about him, and he like, I gotta take you down. I'm never gonna do that again. By the way, I'm never doing a Fred impression. I'm never doing a Fred impression. With this squeaky voice, he wants to take me down. He heard me talking shit. Oh man, yeah. All grown up is mid. It's the definition of mid, in my opinion. I'm all grown up. Like, we don't need a continuation of Rugrats. We really don't. Like, Rugrats is just it's fine on its own. It doesn't need. We don't need to see these kids grown up. Like, you kind of ruined the appeal of the original. Because Rugrats, they were getting into shenanigans, but you were like, oh, it's cute. I could see kids getting into that kind of stuff. Like, with All Grown Up, it's gone. It's gone. They're grown up. They're like kids now. I think they're in middle school. Like, there's nothing appealing about it anymore. So there's no point of watching it. But I don't think it's bad, really. I think it's just not something I'd watch at all. It's not something I'd consider watching at all. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. The Wild Thornberries. I don't think I've watched a single episode of The Wild Thornberries. I'm going to be completely honest with you. And I think it was kind of before my time, or maybe it was in my time. Let me make sure. Let me make sure if it is. Let's see. Wild Thornberries. $1998. And when did it end? 2004. Okay. So, I was like 3 when the show ended. Yeah, I don't remember watching the show at all. It wasn't something I'd tune in and watch because I was too young. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. That show, this show's going on 100%. Way better than Fairly Odd Parents. This show is a quotable show. All right, bro, it's past my bedtime. All right, Alex, have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite, and don't let Fred Figglehorn destroy your streams. Take care, man. Yeah, Jimmy Neutron's one of the best shows on that ever premiered on Nickelodeon. One of the fun, like, you get classic characters: Jimmy, Carl, Sheen when he was actually funny. Happy and late birthday again. Thank you so much. Thank you again for joining in. I really appreciate it, man. We gotta grab a drink together. Let's see. Yeah, Jimmy Neutron's classic. Jimmy Goddard. Jimmy's dad is one of the funniest characters. Oh man. Jimmy's mom. Oh man, Carl's crush on Jimmy's mom was. It was funny. It was funny at the time. It's a little weird. It's a little weird now, but it was funny. And it kind of is still funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see. Jimmy's mom, Cindy, Libby. Yeah, Libby. I think it was. What else? I just remember loving it a whole lot. It's kind of a meme. It's kind of a meme now. All right, take care, Alex. Deuces. But I love it. Like, SpongeBob's a meme. I still love it. Drake and Josh is a meme. I still love it. iCarly's a meme. I still love it. Hey Arnold, less so of a meme, but I still love it. You know, Jimmy Neutron's a meme. It's a big meme. Like, a lot of these shows, if you're not a meme, you're going down below 100%. Oh man, what about the Jimmy Neutron and Fairly Odd Parents crossover movies? Those were lit. Those were always lit. I'd always tune in for that. But it was good because Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron, they premiered around the same time, and that was when Fairly Odd Parents was at its best during all those crossover episodes. That's when whenever they got together, it was like, man, this was incredible. This was one of the best things that Nickelodeon has ever done. Those 3 movies they did together, I think it's 3. Those 3 movies where they crossed over with each other. When I was a kid, I'd never seen a crossover before. When I saw that, my mind was blown. I had never in my life seen something like that, and I was just, wow, man, that was incredible. And they were fun to watch too. It was so fun to watch these shows. Rocket Power, not my cup of tea. Very. So you know, I said a lot of these shows are kind of dated. They're from like the 90s, so it's not really something that I can relate to a whole lot. This show, Rocket Power, is made for people in the 2000s, and that's all that it is for. If you were a kid in the 2000s, this show is for you. Other than that, that's it. That's it. Rocket Power is nothing more than just a glorified from the 2000s, and it's really dated, not good at all. Really, when I'm gonna be honest, it's not funny. A lot of the characters are kind of boring, kind of predictable. Yeah. What can I say? I don't like Klasky Chupo animation a whole lot. It's not a style that I'm quite fond of, really. Sam and Cat. I watched those recently with Brandon. They were great. Yes, the Brandon Youth. Yeah, of course. I know Brandon. I know Brandon. Of course I know Brandon. Brandon's my guy. Brandon's my bro. Brandon's my best friend. You know, I've known that man for like 10 years. Of course, that Brandon. The homie. Yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, Victorious and Sam and Cat. I have to do Victorious first because I think it's more appropriate because this show came before Sam and Cat. Which is appropriate because I did iCarly before Victorious and Sam and Cat. So this is good. We're on target. We're doing good. Victorious is not as good as iCarly, but it's still really good. Almost close to being great. It's still weird. I think I would argue it's a whole lot weirder than iCarly because a lot of these episodes revolve around like if you look back on Victorious, there's a lot of weird shit. Like I just recently watched the Quinn reviews, hour long, like 8 hour long retrospective on the entire Victorious show, and iCarly as well. Victorious is nuts. Like there's stuff that I tuned out of when I watched Nickelodeon, and it's a lot of stuff that I just don't remember. But like the stuff that I remember, I really enjoyed. It's weird as hell, but I loved it. Salmon Cat's not my cup of tea. Like, I don't really like it when it revolves. Like, they could have done so many better things with this concept of like one character from another show and meets another character from another show, and they get together and they start a babysitting service. What? Really, bro? That's the best you can come up with? Two characters from shows that I really, really liked growing up. This is the best you can come up with. Really. And sure, I get some cameos of some characters from these shows. That's fine. That's dandy, whatever. That's not what I want to watch. I don't want to watch like 20 episodes of them taking care of kids and whatnot. No, I'm not looking forward to that. That's not what I wanted in my Salmon Cat. No. Invader Zim. There you go. That's what I'm saying. One of the most influential shows, in my opinion, that Nickelodeon has ever put out. One of the most, like, it looked great. It looks great for the time. It was the animation was like stellar. Like when you look back, that came out like 2001, I believe. That animation for that time was amazing. Like wow, that it was really good. Well, sorry, but I have to go have college tomorrow. See you, everybody. Take care. Have a good one. Thank you for joining. By the way, I have to go to class tomorrow. Either way, that's not until later. But whatever. Yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for saying happy birthday earlier. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the messages. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I guess I'm kind of all alone now. Yeah, Invader Zim is one of the best shows that Nickelodeon has ever made, and I think it holds a special place in my heart. Very dark. It gets really dark in some episodes, but yeah, this is a show that I really do enjoy. I really do enjoy. Yeah, man. That's what I love Invader Zim. I still need to see the Enter the Florpus the movie that they put on. I think it was on Netflix. So yeah, I still need to get on that. Chuck Zone. I've never seen it. Never seen Chalk Zone. That came after. No. When did Chalk Zone come out? I gotta know the entire. When did Chalk Zone come out? 2002. No, I was too young. I was too young to watch the show. This came out a little bit. This came out like around the time like I was like 1 or 2. Yeah, I didn't have a chance to watch this. So yeah, I never watched Chalk Zone. Might get a chance to though. The Loud House and the Loud House and the Loud House. One of the more newer shows that Nickelodeon has put out. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And it's not bad. Like if it's like it's a show that I could see running on for quite a while. Not really something that there's flies running through everywhere. Jesus. Sorry about that. The Loud House, solid show. A lot of people. If you're a kid watching this, it's good. It's good. It's a solid show. I'm not gonna complain about that. If I tune in, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm just I'll watch an episode. Loud House is pretty alright. Mighty B, the Mighty B. Oh man. Yeah. This is a weird one. I watched it, but like it's not something I really like. I don't hate it. I can't say I like it either. Like it's weird. It's that weird middle ground. Like, the animation's pretty good. It's alright. I think it's fine. I actually know I kind of like the animation. I'm not gonna lie. But like the jokes are kind of weird. It's made for a demographic that isn't for me. I don't know. It's odd. It's a very odd show. Same goes for Back at the Barnyard. Back at the Barnyard's a very weird show. I think it's made by the same people that did Jimmy Neutron. Nah. Yeah, it's very weird. Very memey. Very memey. I will say that. A lot more memey than a lot of these shows. Yeah, it's... Nah, it's not. I almost considered putting this in really good. It's not. It's not. Very mid. Very mid. Very mid to good. Mid to alright. Mid to alright. I'll say that. Mid to alright. Haunted Hathaways. I remember watching this. Not my cup of tea. I kind of enjoyed it for what it was, though. There were some funny moments, banter between the ghosts and the real family that was living there, the alive family that was living there. I didn't tune in for a whole lot. It was all right. We have made it. We have made it to Avatar, The Last Airbender. Yeah, this is going 100%. You already heard about it, you guys. Avatar is one of the best shows that have ever premiered on Nickelodeon, or one of the shows one of the best shows that have ever premiered in general. Dope, dude. Hey, the homie Jaheem's here. What's up, man? Glad to see you here, man. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I'm happy that I'm great. I mean, you don't even have to like anime to know that Avatar is one of the best shows. Also, a big fan of Back in the Barnyard. Dude, this show's weird as hell, man. Back in the Barnyard is... it's a very memey show. A very odd memey show. Aw, man. Yeah, Avatar's great. Cool Ice Gaming. Look back at the mid-yard. Yeah, back at the mid-yard. I like that. Yeah, Avatar's great. Avatar's one of the best shows that have premiered on TV in general. Every time I watch it, it gets better every time. I don't know. It's great. It's great. What more needs to be said? Legend of Korra. I kind of liked Legend of Korra. It's really good. Corey. Whoa. Legend of Korra. It's really good. It's close to being great. It's close to being Avatar. It's just that last season, man. Last season is just... It's really infuriating. It's really infuriating, man. Like, I couldn't get behind it. Man. Jesus. Cool Ice Gaming. I feel like I know who you are. I just haven't figured it out yet. Oh boy. Yeah, man, I'm my mouth is dry. Every time I talk, I'm getting, like, my mouth becomes a lot drier. LT Gray. No, my homies know what LT Gray about LT Gray. Only the real ones know about LT Gray. It's really good, really fun. The guy who made it, I think he's working on Netflix right now. Yeah, it's solid. I'm like, it's a really good Hispanic show, and I'm Hispanic, so there you go. Thumbs up for me. Thumbs up for the ethnicity points. There you go. Ah, man. What else, man? There we go. Dougie boy. I've never watched an episode of Doug. I don't really have a whole lot of opinion. It feels like a typical show. A typical cartoon show where it kind of centers around one guy and his, regular life. It's a slice of life show. I don't know, maybe I'll watch it someday. I do know a weird thing about Doug is that he showed up once in, like, He showed up. He was bought by Disney, and the Disney version is actually worse than the Nickelodeon version, according to some people that have watched both the shows. So I'm kind of curious to see how those are, how those conflict with one another. I kind of want to check it out just for that. Man, let's see what we got. Yeah, the chat's a little slow, but we're making the most of it. Rocco's Modern Life. Rocco's Modern Life is really good. Canceled a little bit too soon. Should have given it the time of day. I mean, I failed to mention Invader Zim was canceled, but it had a satisfying, reprisal, and it might return soon. So who knows? Rocco's Modern Life. Yeah, this is a show. Oh yeah, this is a show that also got a revival in mini series or a mini episode. Yo, I don't know if you're still streaming, but me. What the hell? What the hell? That's weird. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I got a message real quick. How come Fairly Odd Parents isn't not on my cup of tea and Cat Dog? Dude, I'll say it right now. I don't like Fairly Odd Parents at all. Like the later seasons, there's just so much bad shit that outweighs the good stuff. Like I don't like how long it gets progressively worse. It really does. Like it's not the same show from when it started. Like when it started, it was a simple show where if Timmy was feeling bad, he wished something and a lesson was learned. It wasn't the same show, man. It really wasn't. And I don't remember a whole lot of Cat Dog. I'm just gonna be honest. Like I don't remember a whole lot of Cat Dog. If you want me to be really honest, it's going into I never seen it. I've never seen Cat Dog. I'll just say that. I don't remember a whole lot of it. I remember that. Okay, I remember that one scene where Cat went inside out. That was disturbing as hell. That was weird. I don't know how I feel about that. That made me feel ugh. That was weird. What was I talking about? Yeah, Rocco's Modern Life is good though. Rocco. See how I pivot from one thing to another? I keep getting distracted. Anyways, let's go. I'm getting sidetracked. All that is going 100% certified. Very classic 90s Nickelodeon. Like full stop right there. True, the peaks carry it for me just like SpongeBob. Yeah, I could see how that's fair. I don't know. I just never was. I was more of a SpongeBob kid than I was a Fairly Odd Parents kid. Yeah, man. All that's going up to 100%. It's going up there, man. 100% certified on Rotten Tomatoes. Started the careers of Kenan and Kel. I think so. Yeah, Kenan and Kel. Yeah, I don't think Kenan and Kel is all that great either. But it's my cup of tea. But all that's up there. Chalk Zone, never watched it, man. Never watched it. All that, it's like SNL but for kids. Very cute. Very weird. It's classic Nickelodeon. I can't complain there. I can't say anything more. It's great. Go watch it. I'm probably gonna have to end up watching it at some point in my life. It's what it is. Robot and Monster. He's definitely a newer Nickelodeon show. I do remember watching a little bit. This is a show again got canceled because SpongeBob was getting too popular. Getting a little too popular now, SpongeBob. You're not even giving shows a chance to breathe. No, I was on Teen Nick watching 90s cartoon show. Yeah, man, that's cool. That's dope. That was great. I didn't care about the live action stuff as much. I just wanted to watch Nicktoons. I was watching Nicktoons until to the point where what is it? Breadwinners came out. Stopped watching it through there. I was 100% on the Nicktoons bandwagon, but I just couldn't. I couldn't get myself into watching a whole lot of shows after Breadwinners or any of that stuff. I stopped being interested. Yeah, Robot and Monster, I didn't get a chance to breathe, so it's not really my cup of tea from what I saw. Yeah, whatever. Moving on. Sanjay and Craig, you're getting slimed. You're getting slimed, Andre and Craig. Sanjay and Craig. Yeah, what do you want me to say? Like, this is like breadwinners. Like, it's if you like fart jokes and you like poop, you like pee, you like all this other stuff, you like all this disgusting stuff, this show's right up your alley. Not for me, though. Not for me. I hate it. I hate Sanjay and Craig. I don't like it at all. Yeah, man. Game Shakers. I've never seen it. This is a show that is made by the same people that did Drake and Josh, iCarly, Zoe 101, Sam and Cat, Victorious. Yeah. Never watched it. I don't really think I'll ever watch it. Nah. Fanboy and Chum Chum. Again, we're going into getting slimed. This show is a lot more memey, but not for the right reasons. Like, if you look past the memes, of how stupid they are, this show is bad. Like, it's not, like, this is a show, like, I said this in the Cartoon Network review, or the Cartoon Network tier list. This is a show that if you watched it, like, when you had school off, you were basically wasting your time. Honestly, like, this is, you're wasting your time if you're watching Fanboy and Chum Chum. Oh man. Monsters vs. Aliens. Man. Talk about a downgrade in visuals. Like, I didn't even like Monsters vs. Aliens the movie. Like, this show is just bad. This show's awful. Ned's a Classified School Survival Guide. I liked it a lot. Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide is definitely something I enjoy more now than I did as a kid, because I don't know, like it wasn't something I wasn't huge on, but now I enjoy it a lot more, a little bit now. A lot of minor problems, but you know, it's a good show all around. Ren Stimpy. I don't know where to put Ren and Stimpy, honestly, because yeah, I enjoyed it. Ren Stimpy's good. Ren Stimpy's alright. But I'm not a big fan of it. But I also appreciate the art behind it. You know what? It's good. It's good. It's a good show. Really good, almost close to great. If the creator wasn't a dick, then I probably would have put this higher, but like, the creator's a real piece of work. Ned's is goated. Do you want me to put Ned in 100%? Because I can do that. I have the power. But like, that's the thing. I'm not as into it as other people are. I don't know. I don't know, man. What do I put? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What did I like? I remember liking that show a lot. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I don't know. Like, I think it's the new one, though. The 2012 Ninja Turtle series. The one that was 3D animated. Yeah, that one. I actually really liked that one a whole lot. I need to watch more of it, though. I gotta watch more of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Definitely. I think it actually ended pretty okay. It ended pretty good. I need to watch more of these, man. Tough Puppy, man. Yeah, we're putting you in. We're putting you in not my cup of tea, because honestly, man, I'm not 100% for sure. I'll do it. Why not? 100%. Ned's Declassified's going 100%. We're putting in 100% because Jaheim said it. I'm gonna screenshot that 100%. You're on the video now, Jaheim. You're in the video. Be glad. Whatever. All right. Yeah, man. 100% going. Ned's going to Declassified. There you go. Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Yeah, Tough Puppy. I don't remember a whole lot of Tough Puppy. It's okay. It is what it is. You know, you're not missing out. It's a talking dog. He's a spy. There's a cat. There's a spy. There's a flea. There's a spy. TMNT was okay. I don't know. I kind of got a whole lot of. I got a lot of from it. I kind of liked it a lot, and you know, I kind of want to see it again. Maybe it's a bit above my age range, but I kind of want to watch it again. Super Ninjas. I'm saying it right. Super Ninjas. Yeah, Super Ninjas. I actually remember watching the show. And it's getting slimed. It's getting slimed, guys. Very forgettable. I think it only lasted one season. Very weird and kind of just unnecessary, to be honest. It's weird. Now, I already know what this show is. I know what this show is. You guys already know. It's not going into my cup of tea. Jesus, there's flies everywhere. Oh my god. Not my cup of tea. It's not there. It's not there. It's going 100%. The best thing Butch Hartman has ever put out. 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Let's go, baby. Danny Phantom. He's going to catch them all because he's Danny Phantom. There you go. There you go, man. I did it. I did it. Go. Go. The best thing Butch Hartman has ever put out. Everything else, mid. Mid. Fairly Odd Parents, I'm not a big fan of. And Tough Puppy, and whatever that other show is that he made, Bunsen is a Beast or something. Get that out of the way. Danny Phantom's the GOAT. He will forever be the GOAT. The hell is this? Starfall? Starfall. Isn't that one website where they showed on kindergarten? Starfall. Yeah, Starfall. Let's use that. The X's, I don't remember watching that. I don't even know what that is, man. Pete and Pete? What the hell are these shows? Pete and Pete. Some 70s looking guy. The hell is this? What is this? Is this Alone? What is this? What is this? Pinwheel? I know about Pinwheel. Pinwheel was like the first show that ever premiered on I almost said Cartoon Network. Nickelodeon. Yeah, that was the first show that ever premiered there. Never watched it, though. Caitlin's Way? What are these shows? Welcome Freshmen? What are these shows? What are these shows? I've never watched them. What is this? I've never watched this. Pop Clips? Never watched it. Naked Brothers Band? I've never watched it. Space Cases? I never watched it. What are these shows? Alex Mack? I never watched this. ATV? What is this? Lip Sync Battle? Is that's not on Nickelodeon. That's on Jimmy Fallon. Just Jordan? Who's Jordan? I don't know about this. I've never watched any of these shows. Too Perfect as a show on Nickelodeon? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? The X's was lit? I mean, I know about the X's. I just never watched it. So I might get a chance to watch it. Someday. Did it do Perfect as a show on Nickelodeon? I've never known that. That was like something I probably overlooked. That's crazy. Crash Leads. That doesn't. I don't know what that is. Skate. No. Marvin Mystery. I know about Marvin Mystery. This was made by. I think this was made by the guys that made Totally Spies and. Yeah, Totally Spies. Shows that were canceled. Yeah, these are all shows that were like canceled or some point. Like, I don't have no idea what these shows are, and you guys probably don't either. Marvin Mystery. I've never watched it though. I watched more Totally Spies than I did Marvin Mystery. Yeah. What? I don't know what. I've never watched it. Wait, you never watched? I don't know what Naked Brothers Band is. I don't know what it is. What it's about. I've never watched it, bro. I've never seen the Naked Brothers Band. Naked Mid Band. That's what. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. I already know exactly what I'm getting from that sentence. Pelswick. I never watched it, but I kind of do because it's made by a guy who was disabled, and this is his show. So I kind of want to watch just for that reason. I've never seen it though. Aaliyah in the Kitchen, never watched it. Never watched it. The Adventures of Black Beauty. The hell is this? That can't on television. I don't know what this is either. I don't know what are these shows, man. The 100 Deeds of Eddie McDowd. I know about that. 100 Deeds of Eddie McDowd is the guy gets turned into a dog, and he has to do 100 deeds, good deeds, in order to turn him back into a dog. But the show got canceled, so he's still a dog. Oh man. Hey dude, the hell? Hey, they're just making shit up at this point. Legends of the Hidden Temple I know about. Okay, I actually watched a couple episodes of Legends of the Hidden Temple. It's really good. It's really good. Little 90s for me, but go ahead. Nick Arcade. Nick Arcade I'll put up there as well, because seeing video games at all on screen at the time, if you're a kid in the 90s and early 2000s, that's dope. That's dope as hell. Unfabulous. Okay, they're just making shit up. This was made up. These are all these shows I've never seen, and I'm pretty sure none of you guys have ever seen too. Livewire, Salute Your Shorts. The Naked Brothers Band, they're not naked, right? They're not naked, right? They're not the Naked Brother Band. They're not naked people. Like, they're not actually naked people on the show, right? Like that. I mean, I wouldn't surprise me because it's Nickelodeon and they get to risque stuff sometimes. Roundhouse I've never seen. Aaron Yeager's Mega Life. Yeah, never seen that. Massive Monster. Okay, what the hell are these shows? H2O? Isn't that mermaid show? I've never watched that. Marvin? Oh, I remember Marvin. That was the show that had Fred in it. That had, again, Fred. Marvin. You're getting slimed because you have Fred in it. Action League Now. I don't know if I've watched Action League Now. I think that was I don't think that was out of my time. Danger Mouse. I've watched bits and pieces. Danger Mouse is alright. Danger Mouse is not my cup of tea, though. It's more British. A little too British. Wienerville. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Why they're just making shit up at this point. No one knows best. I don't know about this. Rugrats preschool days. I know about this. I hate this. I hate how it looks. I hate how the preschoolers look. I hate how Angelica looks. It's all awful. I hate it. Kill It With Fire. Get Slimed. Double Dare. Double Dare is another classic show by Nickelodeon. You're going into great. Really good. Close to great. School of Rock. It's not the movie. I don't like what I see. I'm probably never going to see it, though. I guess Fabulous again. Vegetable Soup. What the fuck are these shows, man? Turkey Guy? I don't know. Lights, Camera, Action? Never. I can't even read that. Enter Strand? I don't know. House of Anubis. I know about House of Anubis. Never seen it. But Ugly Martians? I know about this. You're going into Getting Slimed. I have never seen... I'm sorry if I've never seen any of these shows, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, this was a bad idea. I've never seen any of these shows. The Substitute. And that's how we're rounding it off. All these shows. I've never seen any of these shows. And this is how we're going to end it off. This is really how we're going to end it off. I've never seen any of these shows. These are mid. Something I'm never gonna watch again. I or maybe some of them I probably will get a chance to watch. You know, Cat Scratch. I'll probably tune into Angry Beavers, Wild Thornberries, Real Monsters. I'll check those out. Chalk Zone. Maybe Cat Dog. I'll watch. X's. Marvin Mystery. Maybe. I kind of want to see that Dude Perfect show. What the hell is that all about? Yeah. Oh, I guess we're having problems with the stream again. Don't tell me we're having problems. On. Give me 1 second. Are we fine? Is everything working right? Is everything okay? Let me make sure the stream's okay. Oh, man. Yeah, I hope everything's okay. I hope everything's good. Yeah, I mean, that's my tier list. There you go. It's right there for everyone to see. You know, I'm very looking forward to seeing your guys' opinions on this. I know a lot of you probably don't even know these shows existed. You guys are just like me. I've just never seen these shows in my life. I might check them out, though. Some of them look interesting. Yeah, the rest of these, though, I've seen. These are ass. These are not trash, not bad, not good either. It's just not something I'm really interested in. This is close to being great. And this is just must-see television. Mwah! Mwah! Perfect. So anyways, take care, guys. Thank you for joining the stream. And see you guys in the next one. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.